channel. Today, I'm going to do, but it's going to be a little different than any live auction you've ever seen. We're not actually going to take bids, and it's not technically an auction, it's a sale. Because I live in Florida, I can't take bids unless I have an auctioneering license. So it's a sale, and all items in the sale will be buy it now. And I'm going to wait a while for people to come in before I start doing the unboxing. So right now, I've got a few things to clear up on my table area here. Marty?
Yes.
Okay, I need to research these two, and actually this is marked up. This is adult, and this is kind of one of those that's unknown as to whether it should go in the library or not.
You want me to put the rest of those in the library?
Yeah, let me make sure.
I'll get my yard shoes on.
Okay. And take your camera so you can take a picture. Yeah, the rest of these are good to go into the library. But I do unboxings Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I do Bible readings Wednesday. Thank you, Marty.
Mm-hmm.
You got your camera?
Yeah.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good to carry it with you anyway when you go outside. As I was saying, I do Bible readings Wednesday at 5, Saturday and Sunday mornings, and Sunday usually at 5 o'clock. In the evening, I read the Torah. So here's my unboxing knife. The Little Diverse Library has to be refilled. We have had a bad incident where somebody came in and took all the books, and it's meant for, all the children of the community, not just one person or one person's family. But she brought some of the books back, and then I had some books underneath it here in the china cabinet. Good morning, Johnny. How you doing? I'm waiting for people to come in. I'm doing a sale. Good morning, Craig. So glad to see you both here and awake, Craig. But I'm getting ready to do an unboxing, and I'm going to sell the items out of the box. But I'm going to ask people to leave an after comment to make a purchase because I don't have a real moderator. Oh, now Craig's gone to sleep after he said good morning. I get it. I know what you're saying, Craig. You can go say that over at Johnny's or anywhere else's. You don't have to come in here and do the same gag over and over. But I haven't opened the package yet. I did open the lid yesterday, and then I had technical issues. And actually, something strange happened yesterday. Lucifer came into my chat. I kid you not. The username was Lucifer, and then a number. You probably guess what the number was. And he was doing incantations over and over. He got to the second one, and I know how those people think. And so, if they're casting a curse on you, it's they say it the third time, and then evidently that's what makes it work. But since I'm a child of God, I have no fear of Lucifer. Did that wake you up, Craig? I'm doing something different with my coffee today. I lost my coffee maker. It was 5 years old, and I had used it well. And thank you, Marty. And it was turning on all by itself, and it was staining the counter, and it was becoming a fire hazard because it was turning on by itself. So I had to throw it away. I hate to throw things away, but it had served me well, and it had developed a mind of its own. We had to remember to unplug it at night, but I've got stains on my counter, and I had put some canned food to the right of the coffee maker, and it caused rust stains on my counter. So I've got to do some serious cleaning on that counter. So I'm in between coffee makers. I have another one here on the floor that I ordered like 2 months ago, but I've just been drinking tea lately. I've given up coffee for a minute. I think we need to give our bodies breaks from things that we do regularly. But because coffee affects certain enzymes in your body. Marty and I have been studying that because Marty has celiac disease and they have an aversion to coffee. They have a celiac type reaction to coffee, even though coffee is gluten free because of a certain enzyme. So Marty doesn't drink coffee. So, but Marty makes good coffee. But anyway, when I went on my trip in May, I stayed at motels and I kept the coffee pods. So we're making coffee like tea this morning as a little experiment. And it's motel coffee, and it's motel creamer, and it's motel sugar, little pouches. So that's what I'm doing as a stopgap now that I've had tea for over 2 weeks now. But let me get to the package. I'll lift you guys up. And here we are. Here's the package. Now, this is from Mark and Michael. I've already removed the label. As a matter of fact, it's stuck over here on the table, so I don't give away any addresses. They don't put any fragile stickers on their packages, which I appreciate because it seems like, no offense to Michael, who is also a postal worker, that some postal workers see that fragile sticker on a package and it seems like they see drop kick on it instead of handle with care. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I got a knife out. I got this knife from Deb's Wood Burning. So I'm going to pop this open, but I'm not going to start selling yet, okay? I'm just going to show the items first, lay them out. Actually, I'm going to do kind of the part of the sale will be me organizing the items. I have watched the video a couple of times to watch them over and over. But Mark and Michael are doing a charity auction tomorrow. I believe it starts at noon. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Here's their postcard. So this is kind of unboxing and sale. Mara, thank you. Two Old Guys, Vintage and Resale. So this is Mark and Michael. They're having a charity auction tomorrow in cooperation, or collaboration, I should say, with Angry Otter Comics, Michael. Angry Otter Michael lives in Texas near where it flooded. So this is to raise money for food and other supplies for the people that were in that horrible flood near the Guadalupe River. And that'll be on their channel tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning, TJ. So good to see you here. I appreciate you coming in. I know you guys are all interested in jewelry, right? And they sent me, and this is great timing too. This is a measuring tape. I watch all kinds of shorts on YouTube, and I watched a short yesterday that fascinated me, and it's about measuring. And A furlong is no longer used in anything but horse racing, the distance, and it's 7,920 inches, which ends up being 1/8 of a mile. So that's what a furlong is. And it goes back to medieval times. It's Old English, the word is Old English, and it means how long. And it's how long the oxen could go before they got tired and needed to rest, was a furlong. So it ended up having some other coincidences, but I won't get into that right now. That's a completely different video. I might do that on a Bible study. So they have the paper up top, and they have everything wrapped individually, which is wonderful. So I guess I'll just take all the bags out. Nothing tangled because they wrapped everything individually. Ooh, some of this is so gorgeous. I just makes my heart sink. They do this jewelry lot. Michael from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, not Angry Otter Comics. Michael, that's everything that's in there. He goes through and picks these out, and they had been away for 2 weeks, so Michael had some extra time to pick out some pieces. So he really had fun picking out all these pieces for this lot. But their jewelry lot on Sunday afternoon, that auction, has become a little bit famous, and people come in just to watch the jewelry lot, even if they don't bid. And usually the bids go pretty high. So here we go. I'm going to start with this item. I'm not going to price this item yet. I'm just going to unbag and organize everything first. So maybe, why is my nose itching like that? Usually, the old wives' tale is if your nose is itching, you got company coming. So here we have this beautiful blue moonstone brooch. Let me see if I can show it closer. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And here's the back. And I will show this again later. I'm just showing the pieces. See if you get an idea of what you might want. Not seeing the box. I've got a box around here from Dana, Grandma's Closet, that I bought a bunch of little pins. And speaking of little pins, this next piece, here's the card. This is a door knocker pin. And this is an Avon door knocker pin. And they had different designs in different years. And so I've got a second door knocker pin. And these are neat because they've got the little door knocker that moves. So it's kind of articulated or kinetic. Now, I haven't had time, since this is the first time I'm opening this box, to research what year this Avon pen is from, because they had different models, different years. And, you know, like if you were an Avon lady, you wouldn't want the same pen year after year. So I'm going to leave that, since that's small, in the bag. I just took it out to show it. Okay, now, this is a ribbon pin. And it is 925. So this is sterling silver. And it's kind of an affinity symbol, if you look at it. Isn't that neat? I guess you could wear it like that or horizontal. Here's the back of it. Here's the pin. Usually, sometimes there's a circle here where the pin lifts up. Um, like there's a wheel within the two braces kind of thing. But this looks like it's designed. This mechanism over here is like a bobby pin, and you just push down. Of course, there's a twirl closure on the other side, but that's 925. Let me see. My camera's probably not going to show this. Was it on that end or was it on the other end? He showed it on camera. Michael showed it on camera during the auction, the 925. I'll get a look at that, closer look at that later. And this is, oh, I don't have my necklace thing right now. Hold on. No, that's not it. Let me just go to the next item. And it won't be that one. I'm going to keep those for later. This is another piece of sterling silver. There were 2 pieces of sterling in the lot. And this is a ring. And it almost fits. He said it was an 8.5 to 8 3/4. I would say it's more of an 8.5. I think if it was 8 3/4, it would fit, but it's close. Marty?
Yes.
Here, try this ring on.
Okay. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it fits perfect.
That one's not for sale. Happy birthday, Marty. I had a butterfly on it. Sorry, folks. Family is family, right? Now, this is, what did he say? A Carol Lee brooch. If I can get into the bag. You hear how delighted Marty was over that ring. That was just so sweet. And it has a butterfly etched on it. I'll talk to Marty later about the butterfly. My mom liked butterflies for a certain reason. Oh, there it is. It came out on its own. Sneaky little lizard. This is a Carol Lee rhinestone lizard brooch. It's so cute. Well, are those rhinestones? I'm thinking now that they're not rhinestones, that they're, dare I say it, it's like, oh, what do I want to say, hobnail on this little lizard. I'm sure that jewelry makers don't call it hobnail, but that they're raised little bumps. They look like rhinestones. They look very blingy. They look very cool, but they are not rhinestones. But it's neat how they get that shining effect. And look at this pin on the back. And this is a Carol Lee. So here's another brooch. And this is metal and it's gold tone. And it is also all of these pieces. Michael said he really enjoyed picking these out. All these pieces are unique. And this brooch was, ooh, so glad I didn't get poked, but I'm going to put this back. This has a twirling closure on the back. And here's the back of it. Very nice gold tone. And I believe that that's a dragon. But this is like heraldy, like a family crest type piece. Very Romanesque. And there's a faux pearl at the top up here. Very nice. Very nice brooch. And this is a killer brooch. And this is marked mod, M-O-D. And I just can't believe this. This does have beautiful rhinestones on it. It's absolutely complete. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. And actually, I found out that Mod is a modern company and they're still in business. So I don't think this is vintage, but it is stunning. It could be vintage, but it might not be because this company is still in business. Just gorgeous. Love that brooch. Oh, here's another Avon piece. Mark kind of teased us during the auction, which Mark does that. He does a lot of teasing. Just saying. Anyway. Nice chain. Now, Michael said this was a rhinestone, and Mark's tease was, oh, that could be a diamond chip. I don't have a tester. I don't have any way to know, but that was the tease on it. But I wouldn't sell it as a diamond because I don't have any way to test it. And I think Mark was just teasing. So let me see what's going on in the room. If you've come in and I haven't said hello to you, I've been showing jewelry. So good morning, Solar. So good to see you. Do you like jewelry? Don't nails. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Jeffrey. I'm so glad I was looking at the screen when you came in. I know you've come in and thought that I ignored you, but I do live unboxings, and I'm not always looking at the chat. So if you come in and I don't say hello, it's because I'm busy. It's not because I don't like you or love you just as much as everybody else. You are loved in this community, and you have our sympathy. So good morning, Jeffrey. Oh, speaking of which, oh my goodness. Marty, are you happy with your ring?
Yes, very.
It has a butterfly on it.
Ah.
Let me show it one more time so people can understand what I gave you. Oh, okay. That's sterling silver.
Yep. Little butterfly and a little plant.
Yep. And this gorgeous ring. It has some kind of stone underneath it.
Yep.
Good morning, Robin. So good to see you. I'm doing a live unboxing, and I'm thinking about selling. If you want something, I'm going to open everything up and then go back through it again. And when I go back through it again is when I'll price it. I hope I price it right. If I price it wrong, it'll probably be too low, and it'll be to your benefit. But instead of putting your claims in chat, because this is a sale, not an auction, there won't be any bidding. There will be, you'll have an opportunity to leave a comment after the video is over to make your claim on what pieces you want. Now, these are pierced earrings. They're rhinestone. Dangly earrings. And the stones at the bottom, of course, like I said, I don't have a tester. They're like a yellow stone or gold stone. And they look like citrine. That's what Michael said at the auction, that they look like citrine. But beautiful dangly earrings. Move this bag over here. How are you doing today, Robin? And there's a lot, like I said earlier, there's a lot of unique pieces in this lot. I got this lot at Mark and Michael's, Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. And this is a very eclectic brooch. It is metal. And talk about flower child. This is from the 1960s. It's metal. My mother used to get brooches like this. It's not marked, but it reminds me of Sarah Coventry. But I have no idea who made this. But it's a 1960s piece. It's eclectic. It's fun. I love this. And it's big. Like, compared, you would think that this Romanesque brooch was, big, but it's bigger than that brooch. I would almost call it a statement piece because it is making a statement. It's big and bold. Oh, and here, I may leave this one on. Depends upon if it fits me or not. But this bracelet, this is choro. And I posted a video about choro jewelry. There was a lady who had a book who has a big choro collection. And this, Michael said this was marked Choro Pegasus. I haven't become any expert on marks for it, but the thing is, they have over, I think I was showing the back. No, this is the back. Both sides look gorgeous. There's the mark. I don't think my camera's going to pick it up, though. This company was started in 1937. I forget the name of the original company that it sprouted off from, but Choro has a line called Choro Pegasus, and their pieces can run into the thousands of dollars. I haven't found this exact one online, but look at that beautiful gold tone with hearts. Let me see if this fits. This would fit if I had 3 hands. I don't think I can get this clasp. So it's going to be easy to sell this one because it would be difficult for me to get it on. I need something, a slightly bigger. Even though it's a Choro Pegasus, and I would really love to have a Choro Pegasus piece that I could wear. I do better with the bracelets that are expandable. Now this is a cameo. This is a beautiful floral cameo. Here's the back. It doesn't run over. The pin doesn't run over the edge. So it may be vintage, but it's not that vintage. It's resin. Just gorgeous. I love cameos. I've got some cameos with the blue backgrounds and the ladies on them. Those are my favorites. So here we go. What in the world is this? Oh, this one. This has a gorgeous chain. Let's just start with that. There's a segment and a connector and a segment and a connector. But the pendant on this is an unmarked piece, but it's It's a German pendant, but look how gorgeous it is. These are, here's another blue piece. I love blue stuff. Now this one, you have to debate whether to sell this one or not, because this is blue beads with gold in between. This is not marked, but it didn't show at the auction. These beads are kind of sculpted. It didn't show up like that at the auction. And I don't know if it's showing on my camera or not. That's really curious how different they looked. Okay. Oh, and here's another churro piece. Now, this is not a Pegasus piece, but this is green lucite. Green lucite necklace. And this is just gorgeous. In fact, I probably won't sell this one either. I've got some decisions to make. Here's the back. And look at these gorgeous little pieces. There's a little bit of an extender on that. Green lucite. Michael said he was becoming partial to lucite in the live. When this is edited and everything, I will go back and put the link for the original auction. Okay, this is a set, and it's a leaf, and it has blue rhinestones. And you can imagine, as much as I love blue glass, when I came into this auction, how much I was like, oh my gosh, all these blue pieces. And I kind of sat back and looked for a minute because I was like, I don't need to do this, but I want to. These are clip-on earrings. And look at the pretty leaves. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. So this is a set. I don't believe it's marked, but it's a beautiful leaf pattern with blue rhinestones. And I may sell these separately. I don't know. Because if you go look at things online, and when you get into sets, it's kind of difficult to separate out the pricing. So I might do each of them, the earrings and the brooch separately, and then give a combination price. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And actually, as I'm opening this, I did a little bit of research on this stuff, but not really a complete amount of research. So I'm a little afraid to go ahead and sell these, that I might sell them too low. Now, this is a hook earring, and this has a K on it. Beautiful rhinestone dangles. I don't know what the K is about. Oh, I know somebody that these would be perfect for. I haven't seen her around in a while, though. So here's the other one. They look they are complete. Nothing missing, no little rhinestones gone, just gorgeous. And there they are together. So I have vaguely looked at pricing for these. These are hook for earrings, backings for, I guess they're called shepherd hooks. I really wanted to find my necklace backing for this before I showed it. But let's go ahead and look at this piece. This is a Monet. And you know what they say about Monets? They are Monet. So let me see how this beautiful gold tone. I don't know that it's marked. That's another thing. I'm not remembering that this was marked, and I'm not seeing it. It does look like it has a mark. But very nice. I mean, this would pass as real gold. I'm just saying. But beautiful black onyx like stone. But like I said, I don't have a tester. So I have to rely on photographs to identify that. I think I can get better photographs. I did do screen prints. Let me see. Let me check the chat. Good morning, Dave. So good to see you. And good morning, Mark. Oh my goodness, I've just been talking smack about you and Michael. And speaking of smack, I did see him abuse you. But it's okay. I've been in Coupleton before. It's a small village, but and most of the time it's peaceful. But sometimes it's not. But anyway, so these are necklaces. Let me go back to these earrings. And these earrings are just gorgeous. Look at this. This reminds me of carnival glass, cranberry carnival glass. Look at that. And they might be glass. I don't know what they're made of, but here's the back. But look how pretty those are. I can just imagine somebody in a red dress with these on, going out to dinner. Oh, just wonderful. Some enchanted evening. See, I think that's everything with these two last necklaces. Yes, it is. Okay, here we have this big bib necklace. Now, this is just fashion jewelry, but it's lots of fun. I think I thought for a long time that these bib necklaces could be worn to, like, if you were going to a Downton Abbey reenactment. These aren't appropriate for like SCA because they in 15th century. Um, well, I don't think they would have had something like this in the 15th century. Of course, they have found jewelry this complicated even in ancient times. But I don't know. The plastic definitely, if these are plastic at all, I think they are, would have not been done, of course, in medieval times. But look at that. I love these big statement pieces. Let's look at the clasp. It's a nice lobster claw clasp. The metal on it is gold tone. Lots and lots of faceted pieces on this. And it's all there. It's complete. And my last piece I'm going to show out of the lot is a fun necklace. I don't think it's marked either, but it's beautiful. It's fun. This is very summery. And you could also wear this in the fall. And at first I thought this was double-stranded, but it's got 3 strands on it. It's orange and yellow and orange strands. And here we come up to the clasp. Or no, that's the clasp was on the other side. This is the place where it fastens on. But it's a hook clasp. This looks very vintage and fun. But this could be also worn in the fall. Just gorgeous. And these are individually wrapped between each bead, which is a sign of quality, which also means that if you would break any of these strands, you'd only lose maybe one or two beads. And if you could find the beads, you could have this repaired. Well, if you break a strand of beads that they're not individually threaded on there like this, you just drop all of them. I've had that happen with a set of pearls, and the pearls just scattered everywhere. It was a mess. And I've never had any jewelry repaired, and I don't do craft myself, so I don't order craft. If I get craft, I will pass it on. But this is beautiful and fun, and after looking at all this, I want to do a little bit more homework. I really do, before I sell any of this. I mean, it's just a gorgeous lot. Good morning, Lenore. Good to see you. I'm showing this wonderful lot that I got from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. And I don't think I have enough time to go through and price things and or sell this. So I've got to think about how I'm going to do this a little bit longer. I'm going to shoot for Tuesday morning to have the sale. And in the meantime, on Saturday, Mark and Michael from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, they're having a charity auction for the people that were affected by the flood of the Guadalupe River. And this is, connect with Mark. He's in the chat right now. And they're raising money for the people who were in the flood. I don't like to say victims anymore, but the people that have lost their homes, have lost everything, have lost family members. The HEB grocers, just a few days after this happened, they took a caravan of food to the area. I think they started out in San Antonio, which is close to where this happened. I'm not sure about Texas geography, but actually, his name, I think, is Herbert E. Butts. And I was familiar with the Butt family. And I don't mean that as a joke. I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. But I ran across that family in the 1850 Monroe, Virginia census, which later became Monroe County, West Virginia. And some of that family in that area were neighbors with some of my ancestors that were around Monroe County at that time. And one of the people that was in that family was Shannon Butt, and he was a preacher. So they had a Reverend Butt in the community. But also there was a Harry. So there was a Harry Butt in Monroe County, Virginia in 1850. Might have been hundreds of those running around, but one person was actually named that. So anyway, but the grocery store that's helping out the community is from that family. And that kind of amused me. In addition to, this is something that we really do need to step up and help with. Because these people have lost everything, and as we're aware, some parents have lost their children in this flood, that they were in a summer camp and they were lost. And those little angels are in heaven, but the parents and the devastation is left behind. And I think we need to help. So that'll be tomorrow on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, where we can step up and help that community. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.